Once you've got your basic pentatonic drills down smoothly, there are several other exercises based on the pentatonic patterns, all of which will have a great effect on your overall ability to play solo guitar. The one we're looking at now is called backstitching. For those of you who might have forgotten their basic needlework classes, this is a stitch that goes kind of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Here's how we apply this idea to practicing scales. You can apply this approach to any scale pattern, but we're going to use the minor pentatonic in G as an example for this session. So here's a preview of what this exercise looks like to give you some idea of what we're talking about. Okay, so let's take a closer look at how this works. Here's the tab. Looks like a lot of work, doesn't it? So let's just focus in on the first few notes and enlarge the tab. Then slice it into 3 separate phrases. You can see that this is a G minor pentatonic first position scale pattern, played first 1 note, then notes 1 and 2, then notes 1, 2 and 3. So that's so I advise practicing that little bit for a few minutes just to get that going well, and that'll set you up nicely for the rest of the drill. The next bit of the pattern can best be seen as a 3-note pattern that goes right across the position. So after our initial 3 phrases with the 1 note, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, we simply continue all the way across by going back 1, up 2, 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 back 1, just like in needlework. All the way to the top, to the highest note in the position. And at that point we simply reverse the pattern like this. Again, starting with just 1 note, then 2, then 3. Then into the main backstitching pattern, but on the way down it's obviously reversed. We go up 1, down 2, up 1, down 2, up 1, down 2, and so on. Down to the beginning of the position, like that. Before you have a go at that, we should just briefly check out the right hand action for this, the picking hand action. If you're using a pick, then the best approach is to start off with 2 down strokes and then into your alternating from there. I'll show you that. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and so on. But when you get to the top, you simply keep going. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Instead of a pick, you may have to experiment a bit, but some sort of alternating system is likely to flow the best. So if I was using 2 fingers, I might go index, index, middle, index, middle, index, and then middle index middle from there. Oh dear. Something like that. If you're using your thumb, I'd probably use thumb and index finger, thumb, thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index. As I say, this is more a matter of personal taste, so find something that works for you on that. Have a crack at learning that now. You may have to be quite patient and persistent. If it's not happening for you, remember, just break it down into the 3 note chunks that we've shown with our red markings. We'll post the full tab up here on the screen for a moment. Hit the pause button if you would like to practice that now. Then we'll crack on with a full demo that includes giving the backstitching treatment to all 5 positions. So once you've mastered your way through backstitching your way through the first position, it's relatively easy to apply the same principle to the other positions. So this is what the backstitching treatment to position 2 will look like. About metronome settings for this drill. It falls into sort of naturally into a 12/8 time, which we think of as 4 lots of 3. That's sort of best counted as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so it's best to set the metronome relatively slowly and play 3 notes per beat. So here's a demo of all 5 positions in the key of G, played at 80 beats per minute, 3 notes per beat. So, by all means join in with this demo now if you're up to this speed already. If you're not, don't worry. You can practice at a lower speed or indeed without the metronome for a while till you get it up to speed, and you can always come back at a later stage and test yourself against this demo then. Right, so we'll play out with this now. And I look forward to seeing you when you're next in the gym. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and